Hey, dude, it's your boy Nextstop SirchCity.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your girl, Neda. Tings.
Neda Tings, and welcome back to another episode of the Food We Watch podcast. Guys, we got a little treat. We got a little treat for you. You feel me? I'm happy. I'm excited for this episode. We support a lot of the cooking shows out there, especially in the Gordon Ramsay universe. And when there are people from the Gordon Ramsay universe who wants to join us, it's always special. So, guys, we do have a special guest in the building today. He was on Master Chef season 13. That was the United Taste of America when they broke the contestants up into sections. He was representing the West
Coast.
Did his thing on the show. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to bring to you guys James is in
West
the
side.
building. West side. All right. It's the only time I'm gonna let that slide. Being from the East Coast. We're gonna let you have that one.
You know what I'm saying? I represent for the West. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, real quick, this is something that are you from Portland or California?
Portland.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. I was reading stuff and I'm like, I don't think he's from California, but I'm not sure.
Some people be messing up stuff. They even messed up my name. Some people say I'm this, I'm that. I'm like, I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for being here on the show with us today. Again, this has been a treat to have you on it. There we go. Let me make that look like that. All right. But James, how have you been? What's been going on with you, man? How you doing?
I'm doing good. You know, I say blessed, highly favored, you know. Just working, man. Just working, trying to get my business, clothing line off the ground, a whole bunch of stuff, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, working. I got a few events I'm working on too. So yeah.
All right. That sounds good to me. Hey, gotta keep the hustle going.
You do. You got it.
That's it. You got to. So again, guys, we have James here in the building. We got to see him on Master Chef. But I want to know a little bit more about you. So who is James? Where did you grow up? How did you get into cooking? Who is James?
Yeah, so you know, I grew up in Portland, Oregon. You know, that's we already know that's a lot of white people over there. You know what I mean? Let's just keep it what it is. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people like to be around the bush. I'm gonna just keep it straightforward, you know. But yeah, you know, growing up there, it was, you know, it's cool. Portland, I love it. Beautiful city. You know what I'm saying? Definitely the people here support, you know, white, black, candy stripe, you know what I mean? Don't matter. And then my mom taught me how to cook. You know, she was handicapped. So had to just go in, hand her pepper, hand her seasoned salt, hand her this, hand her that. She'd go to the store, go get this. I'm like, Mom, why we need milk? We just got milk. She's like, well, y'all drunk it off for cereal. I need it for cornbread. What? So yeah. So that you know, that's a little bit about me. You know, just my mom really the one to impact me on cooking. And then watching I would say what's his name? Emerald. Watching him. Bam.
Oh,
You know, that bam. So I got that bing bada boom that I be saying all the time because I got that from him. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
What would you say is like one of your favorite dishes to make?
Oh, my favorite dishes to make. It's a toss up because I like making I like soups too, you know. So I do a good cheeseburger soup, you know.
Yeah. Was not expecting that. Okay.
Yeah, that cheeseburger soup be hitting different. People are like, wait, what is this? They just you know, it's good. And then I love doing savory crepes. Love doing that. So like the spinach cream sauce, all that. And then gumbo. Gumbo is one of my favorite things I like to do because a lot of people think they can cook gumbo, but they can't.
Okay.
You know, a lot of people just say they can, but they can't. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I feel that. My wife is from Texas. And she says, I don't want everybody's gumbo. Everybody can't cook gumbo.
Bag. Somebody, I had gumbo the other day, and they put clams in it. They put all this extra stuff in it, and it tastes like water. Like, what is this? Tastes like seafood water.
Ew.
Nah, that ain't hitting. Nope.
That's why I didn't post a review of them. Sorry, y'all see it.
Yeah, that's funny.
It be what it be, man. So like you said, you gotta be truthful out here in these streets.
Yeah.
So
But
sorry,
go ahead.
besides cooking, like I know you mentioned that you coming out with the clothing line, so I'm assuming this is another different passion that you have besides cooking.
Yeah, yeah. Clothing line, because a lot of the designs I see a lot of people wear is just basic. They don't really put no heart into it. A lot of copy and paste the same stuff. So like, also I'm a gamer too, so I have this shirt right here. It got a lot of details in it. It don't look as much, but when you get close, you're gonna see the details on it.
Nah, that
It
don't look
got a lot
dope.
of details on it. Yeah, I just the basic tees that I be seeing people do, or the graphic tees, and I'm like, yeah, let me change it up a little bit.
Okay.
So are you? Is it, you say you're working on it? Is it some of it out? Like, what's the
Some of
name?
it,
Can you get the name of the brand?
yeah, some of it that was called Chef King James V.
Chef King James B.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be looking up that merch. I will
yeah,
support
yeah.
definitely.
It also got to do with my book, so it's gonna be crazy. It connects. Everything connects. So when I
Yo, you
drop it,
really
You
putting
got
in
a
work.
wait,
Okay.
wait, wait,
yeah,
wait, wait. You got a book coming out? What is this
yeah,
book going to entail?
yeah. Well, the book is a cookbook, but
Okay.
but guess the name of the book though? Cookbook. You feel me? Yeah, yeah. Hey,
Yo,
hey,
straight to the
you
point.
straight to the point, but it's gonna be different though. But watch when you see it. Watch it. There's a vision there. You'll see when y'all read it and look at it. Y'all be like, oh, I get it.
Yeah, I
Okay.
can't wait.
What kind of recipes and stuff is going to be
Nah,
included?
we gonna wait till he drop
I
it.
mean, just a
Okay.
little bit, just a
Uh,
And
little
then when
bit,
he
not
drop
just
it,
just
we're
a
gonna bring you
little bit,
back.
just a
We're
little
gonna
bit.
bring you back on here so you can talk about it again.
Bet. What type of food y'all like?
I like food, like
Okay, there you go.
period.
Yeah, she said I like the food kind.
Yeah,
I'm a big
I am such
seafood.
a foodie. So, my favorite type of food, I love Italian food. I love cheese. So
Okay,
I feel like Italian can't go wrong, but I'm a foodie.
there you
So
go.
Yeah,
cheese,
I'm a
soul
seasonal
food.
eater. So like now it's getting warm. I want seafood, but in the wintertime, I want some pizza, something hot, soul
Okay,
food.
there you go.
But right now it's seafood and barbecue for the next
Seafood
3 months.
barbecue. That's what I'm
That's
talking
it.
about.
Yep.
But now we do know again, you were on the show Master Chef. We would like to know what was the process like getting on the show? Did you apply? Did they reach out to you? How did that go?
So the process to get on that. So what happened is that I was doing a commercial for Pan's Mushroom Jerky. So I'm doing a commercial for them and stuff, and the producer was like, "Oh man, we want you on our team. You can be behind the camera. You can make a lot of money. Or some stuff." And they really love me. So I'm like, hmm. And then they start patting me down when I'm getting hot. They, all this pepper, and I was like, I think I like this. You know what I mean? And then what happened is like one of my homegirls, she sent me a link. She said, "Hey, they doing Master Chef." I was like, you know what? Let me apply. I might as well apply. So what I did was I'm gonna be honest, I had a black Yoshi, right? And I recorded the video. I said, hey, I got a black Yoshi. I was right here in the same spot actually. I was like, hey, I got a black Yoshi here. Okay. Who else got a black Yoshi? Y'all might as well just add me on the show. I was like, that's what I'm gonna send them. You know what I mean? So I just sent it. I just sent that. And I was like, let me just see. You know what I mean? And then one of the producers got back to me, and I was like, "Hey, we like that Black Yoshi." I was like, "Oh, y'all did? All right, fine, good." So, after that, the process just cooking. Like they want to make sure you can cook. They want to make sure you can cut things and all that. So just doing a
Like,
lot of behind the scenes, yeah,
mhm.
prepping, a lot of money spending. You know what I mean? Just to show them because they go and they look for like other content creators or other chefs
Mhm.
that they see. So me, out of the blue from Portland, Oregon, they're like, "You from Portland? Ain't nobody from Portland been on no show. Y'all can't cook out there. Wait, they can't cook, but I can. You know what I mean? Let me show y'all.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay. So,
Wow.
how was your experience? Because I'm sure it was a lot, like the
Oh,
hours and
it was hurry up and wait. A lot of hurry up
Mm.
and just sit there and wait. But it was nice because like behind the scenes, um, I'm pretty sure I can say this. I was doing what was I doing? Uno tournaments. So I'm doing Uno tournaments and stuff. With everybody. Reagan, girl, you see this? Yeah, I'm that. Being Charles. He's the
Yeah,
Asian guy that was
Charles.
on the show. Yeah, he lit. Okay, he lit. Trust me. You know what I mean. But yeah, it's just like a lot of hurry up and wait and stuff with that.
Okay.
Got you.
How were
Well,
the judges?
yeah. How were they with you? Like, what was your interaction? Was it just when the camera was on, or did they give you advice, things like that?
Yeah, well, yeah, Gordon. Yeah, Gordon definitely was giving out advice and stuff like to everybody, and then also just like, hey, make sure y'all hit the gym, and make sure y'all, taste
Really?
everything. Yeah, yeah, he would just make sure you hit the gym because like you eating the food, you know what I mean. You gonna keep eating, you gotta work it off. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
don't know if y'all watch the show. Y'all see people back then before the show was skinny, and you see him kind of like after the show, he got a little chunky.
Mhm.
you know, you look at him, yeah. So he gave us good advice. He told me like, yo, keep cooking. He's like, man, that food was good. Like, keep on doing it. So I'm like, I got you. I'm
Okay.
gonna do
I'm not gonna lie, that's dope. I know I probably would have just been like, "Thank you, man." Like,
it.
because I've been watching Gordon for years, so it's like to be
Yeah.
in front of him, I wouldn't even know what to do.
Yeah,
I'm like, I'm supposed to be cooking.
Gordon and Joe and even Iran. I mean, they amazing people. You know what I'm saying? Messing around with them on set.
Hmm.
When after set they be disappearing. They were like, oh, you can't go. I said, wait a minute, I can go talk to him. I can go talk to him.
Well, since you were on the show, and again, you were with a bunch of contestants. Who did you bond with the most? Who were the ones you bonded with the most while being on the show?
So I would have to say it's a few people who didn't make it. Because one was like Yogi, other one was Gigi, and they both from New York. So I used to call myself I'm from Brooklyn. What I'm saying, like you heard. I need them egg and cheese sandwiches or whatever they
Uh,
say up there. You know
that
what I
chopped
mean? So,
cheese.
chopped
That
cheese,
chopped
all that
cheese.
stuff. Yeah, yo, give me that. So people when I first got there, everybody thought I was from New York. Because I was just making this fake accent. You know what I mean? But
Hmm.
them,
Hilarious.
them two. Madam Donut, Lizzie,
Oh
they,
yeah,
yeah,
Madam Donut. Oh,
yeah, and then of course Reagan, you know what I mean, and Kobe, those are my people. Even though Kobe was two friends with old girl over there, you know what I mean, too friendly. I get it, y'all same team, but don't forget we the same team too. You know what I'm
Yeah, there you go. You're right.
that's hilarious.
Well, with being on the show, I know it was a big opportunity. What was probably your biggest takeaway from the whole experience?
saying? My biggest takeaway, I would say to know that, to be honest, some people just can't cook. You know, some people just can't cook. They that's what I take away. It's entertainment, is there.
Wow.
But a lot of people just can't throw down, you know. And they know who they is. They ain't gonna say nothing. They just
Yeah,
can't throw down.
we ain't got to say no name. We ain't
Yeah,
got to
you
get
say
messy.
no man. They just can't throw down.
Yeah, this ain't no Diddy trial. No mess. We don't do
You
that.
feel me?
We just
So
know. Just know who when
Yeah,
y'all watching
they
us.
know
Just
who
know
they
we
is,
talking to
and the people
you.
know who they is. They just can't throw down. You feel me?
that's funny. That's funny. So being on the show, how has that changed your life? Did it make it better? Did some opportunities come up for you?
Yeah, so I did get a lot of opportunities. Some of them, like some people, they want me to like cook for them and like
Like a
run their restaurant for them,
oh,
but they want their recipes. And I'm like, yo, I don't do that. I don't care how much you paying me because I want my recipes. You know what I'm saying? So some of them, I turned them down. But also, I love the validation that Gordon gave me and a lot of the judges. So it really validated my food. I mean, I was like, man, that's amazing. So, sometimes I be rewatching it like, I did that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Uh, also, cooking, I got offered to cook for some celebrities, some stuff like that. Did multiple events. A lot of my events, though, I don't post them because
Mhm.
I feel like you have to be there at the moment. And then I just post them later down the line. No matter if it's a year later, 2 years later, hey, you got to be there for it. You know?
Right.
So I like to be in a moment. And then those people who were there, they enjoy their moment. And then the people who wasn't, they can enjoy it later. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
I
that's
definitely
dope.
feel that,
I
especially now
understand.
with like, oh, sorry, especially now
Mhm.
with technology. Like, I feel like a lot of people are not in the moment. They're just so quick to like, oh, I have to capture this and
Yeah.
post instead of just actually enjoying the moment that they're in.
Yeah, it's fun, going around talking to other people, asking them, hey, how was the food? And I'll tell them, I said, be straight up. How was the food? Like, I'm going to record you. So I'm going to have you on camera. You know what I mean? So just tell me straight up, not just because it's me, just how was it?
Right.
So they give me the honest opinion and they were like 10 out of 10. I'm like, 10? So I've been getting 10s all day. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Where
Okay.
I'm like,
That's
yo,
because you can throw down.
yeah,
You
that's the
you you
thing.
one of the few who can throw down.
That you feel me? Because a lot of people say they can, but they need help. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Me, I'm solo dolo. I'm out there. Unless I got my people from the West helping. You know what I'm saying? Because Lizzie, her food crazy, and Madam Donut,
Mm.
the flavors that she play, can't mess with that. It's
Okay.
great.
Yeah, I remember she was one of my favorites. She was real unique, and she did her
Yeah, she
own thing.
was.
And
Yeah,
all like you said, like the,
she
the
stood
the
out.
way she would put her stuff together, it was just like, yo, that's
Yeah,
Yeah.
crazy.
yeah.
And so
No, her.
artistic. It was
Yeah,
Hmm.
pretty.
I'm telling y'all got to eat one for a donut. So, like, I'm not even lying. Like, I'm telling you, you got to eat one of her donuts. It's crazy good. I'm
She's in
like,
Is she
yo,
in
Hawaii, right?
Hawaii?
no, no, I think she's in LA now, but she was here with me in Portland or,
Mm.
across the bridge, but then she moved to LA, but she's still on the west side.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, we might have to make a trip out there. We might have to do an episode live and have some
Yeah,
taste. You might come taste the food and everything.
facts. And then on top of that, I tasted Jeet, her food from
Mhm.
the next season, pretty good too. She makes some nice peri peri chicken. I'm like, hey, mwah.
Oh, that
We
sounds
sold out
good.
on that. We sold
Ooh,
out on it. It was nice flavors and everything.
okay. Okay.
I,
So, what advice can you give somebody who is trying to follow in your footsteps or just want to do more in the culinary world? What advice could you give somebody?
I would say be yourself and then keep going. You're not gonna get like even if you have like one person watching you, one person supporting you, treat that one person special. You know what I mean? Like doesn't matter if it's one, two, three. It don't matter. It's all about quality. You know what I mean? Instead of all them other, the fake people just watch you to fail. A lot of people got family. They be like, "Oh, my family don't support me." Okay, and you got other supporters though. So keep going, keep doing it, keep your head up, and also keep Jesus first. You got to.
I feel that now, because before we get out of here again, we know that you cook. You talked a little bit about the gaming, so I want to know a little bit more about that side. Like, what got you in the game? What was that game you played that was like, yo, I can't stop. I think I'm a gamer.
Yo, you know what? Just having the friends and stuff come over when I was young. We had the Super Nintendo, so everybody we just playing with me and my brother, my twin. We just gaming all day, and then one day my mom, she's like, hey, I got a VCR. So we like, okay, VCR. And then I was like, can this VCR record games? My mom was like, yeah. So then I, found out how to like record my games on the VHS. So when the
Hmm.
friends come over, we just record our gameplay and then we rewatch it. It was like YouTube before YouTube was YouTube. So I got a lot of
Yeah.
old videos, VHSs of gameplay that I was recording when we just had the VHSR, you know. So yeah,
The fact that you just said VHS, they don't
VHS.
know, yo, like that's crazy.
Yeah.
For Nintendo,
Like my first
Sega
gaming,
Genesis, when I was dead broke. Come
yeah,
on, man,
that
you couldn't
my
picture this.
first gaming system was Sega Genesis, man.
Sega
Let
Oh
me
Genesis.
tell
yeah.
you. Sonic.
There you
Okay,
go.
and Knuckles. Huh.
You know something about gaming? It's like a multi-billion-dollar industry. So I tell people, why not get into that? You know, why not put your foot into the door? Because gaming is, I mean, it's gaming and cooking. Come on, like those things are like art. You know, you can
Yeah.
do whatever you want to do. You get lost into it. That's why sometimes when I post like cooking videos, I just like play the sound. You know, I'm like, yo, just listen to the sound of the food. The way it's just cooking and sizzling and just, I mean, it's relaxing to me.
No, I get it. Now, are you PlayStation, Xbox, or PC?
I'm gonna be honest. Xbox, baby.
Oh my god!
Xbox. Hey, whoa.
Look, man, I'm PS5 all day. I had an Xbox 360 at one point, and then kept getting the ring of death. I said I'm going back to the PlayStation. So-
See,
I think the only time I played on Xbox was when Rock Band was popular.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, y'all can get back to the Xbox. I mean, we taking over. Y'all see what's going on? We're gonna have
oh
all
man,
y'all the new gym, we're gonna have all y'all games,
I
y'all
mean,
exclusive.
I really don't see what's going on no more
I
because I
do,
don't
I
play.
do,
I
You
don't
do.
play.
I do.
You do.
I'm a 2K, Fortnite. I don't play Call of Duty that much, but 2K, Fortnite with my wife and kids, and
There you go.
yeah, I more people was moving to the Xbox. I got a cousin that's an Xbox head, so I might pick up one and see
You
what's
pick up
hitting
on
for
the
me, man.
Xbox. You know, my this is why I got the Xbox controller because a lot
That's
of
why I was asking. I was like,
yeah.
man,
Hey, listen, it's lit. It's lit. I mean, I know y'all can't really see the details on it, but it's definitely lit. I'll probably send y'all the link so y'all can check it
yeah,
out.
yeah, definitely send us the link because we'll promote it. We'll check it out. I'm gonna
Yeah.
support
So where y'all
the
from? I mean, I
people
know
that promote.
the interview, but I mean, where y'all from?
So
Philly.
we are from the Philly area. Well, I
No, I'm from
technically live
Philly.
in. No, I'm
I'm
from
from
Philly
Philly.
too. But
19141. Respect the zip code.
I live in
Y'all
I live in
mean? You
Delaware
feel
now.
me? This joint for real. We ain't playing with these dickheads out here.
Oh,
I live in Delaware now, but born and
Yeah, I
raised.
had to
okay.
get out of Philly. I ain't gonna lie, they crazy over there. Like I'm outside. I'm
Yeah,
I'm
Philly.
I'm I'm
After,
Philly adjacent right now.
after COVID, Philly got a little crazy. They kind of lost their minds a little bit. But let me tell
Uh,
you something. A lot of good eateries out here, man. A lot of good restaurants. Like I will say, Philly is not lacking in
Not
food.
lacking. Bet.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
and
have to go to Philly and try the food. I have to go over
well,
there.
you have to get yourself a Philly cheesesteak. Is
Oh,
what you got to do, but you got to go to the hood.
okay.
You can't just go any
Yeah,
old
don't be going
place.
to no what is it? Pats and
Geno's and yeah,
Geno's.
Pats and Geno's.
I'm
No,
sorry, we don't do that. South
overrated.
Philly people might, but we don't
No,
do
Y'all
that.
because
gotta let me know. Y'all gotta let
yeah,
me know.
Oh, we gonna put
here's
you
the
on.
thing: you're not supposed to put what's that liquid cheese? Swiss
The cheese whiz. We
cheese
don't do
whiz.
cheese
Yeah, like
whiz.
some people, you're not supposed to put cheese whiz on your Philly cheesesteak. You use provolone.
Back,
Okay, you know,
back.
Provolone, or at least American, but
or at least
that cheese, that
American.
whiz wit, we don't do whiz
Yeah,
wit.
you don't
That's some
use
South
that
Philly
fake
stuff. We don't
cheese.
do all that.
Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, I don't blame you. We have some people who did Philly cheese steaks out here, and it's not good. But
No,
what,
no.
what Philly's saying though, Philly cheesesteak, I make a good Philly cheesesteak too. Yeah,
Oh,
hey. I know it's surprising,
oh,
but yeah, got it down pat. Philly
oh,
cheesesteak
we
too.
definitely gotta link up. I ain't
Yeah.
never heard of no Philly cheesesteak soup.
I never.
Yep. Philly cheesesteak soup. I do I do the normal gumbo, but
What place
I do
is in Portland?
an oxtail gumbo, you know.
Mm.
So I got an oxtail gumbo, different from everybody. I do a brown, red, green gumbo. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and, it took a while. It took a lot of money to get this stuff down pat, but yeah, it's good. It's hit. Trust me. You
What's
won't
the
be
No,
disappointed.
Portland flights
I trust
looking
you.
like?
Yeah,
With
right. We trying to expand this thing. We trying to make this podcast a legit thing. So, and besides the podcast, Neda, she goes to different places and eat.
Yeah,
okay.
So we're gonna be
my
building up her page. So
yeah.
Okay,
just
bet.
saying.
We're gonna have to do something. And then I'm gonna invite y'all to one of my events. You know what I'm saying? Y'all come out. do a podcast live. You know, that'd be lit.
Oh
You know,
yes, please let
I'm
us
with, we was just
know.
talking about doing stuff like that. So we trying to build with the not just this, but the community of what we watch, like,
yeah,
and I want to get to the point where we're promoting you guys. Like, hey, you got this
yeah,
going on, just come on the show and let's have thousands of people know about what's going on compared to the
yeah.
7 that we got right now. But that's what we trying to do. We trying
No,
to
I really
push
do
you guys
appreciate
on.
that because it's tight. Like when I seen it, I was like, oh yeah, they up to something. That's what I'm talking about.
Thank you.
But
We
this
try.
next event that I'm doing though, is gonna be there. It's gonna be like I'm getting different chefs from all across the different TV shows, and we're
Mhm.
gonna have like a cook off. You know what I mean? But like a team cook off. So we're gonna try to like I don't know when, but right now just get in the. I'm looking at people from House Chef, people that from Hell's Kitchen, Top Chef, you know, Next Level, Master Chef, of course. You know, and listen, a lot of people want to know, hey, is their food good? Hey, well,
Yeah.
you know what? Don't be scared. Come to this event. Let's see. Let the people try y'all food. All right. Let's see if y'all can work together, and let's see if that food, back it up. You know what I mean? Because
Mhm.
me, I can back it up.
Right,
So
right,
I just want everybody. They be hiding behind their little name and stuff, and only do it for like people who have all this type of money. I'm like, nah, nah. Let the community try the food. Who
yeah,
watch TV? You
yeah.
know,
Get some real reactions.
that's a real reactions.
Yeah,
I'm with
yeah.
that.
I
There was
feel
a there. I'm just rewatching Master Chef Generations. We
Hmm.
didn't even know that came out, so I'm rewatching that, and
yeah,
we're going to
that
be
was
shooting that.
weird.
But I was watching one of the episodes, and one of the social media shows, I forgot her name, but she went on it, 2 million views, 2 million people follow her, and they were like, "Your food lacks
Yes.
everything."
Yeah. Yeah, no, it be like that. A lot of people think their food is good. They like go on
Mhm.
TikTok, go on Instagram, all that, and they make this type of whatever, and then they eat it, and they're like, "Oh, this is so good." I'm like, "Yo, that's trash." I can just
Yeah.
Yeah,
tell
I
when
don't
people
like
make
that.
mayonnaise, they do the egg, they do the Dijon, they do the oil, grapeseed, because the grapeseed has no flavor, or they do olive oil,
Mhm.
right? But they don't add no lemon juice. Lemon juice cook the egg. That's you're supposed to add that to make your mayonnaise. Why are you not adding that? So you're just eating raw egg. Just because you whip the raw egg with the Dijon and all, it's not cooking. You need acidic. You know what I mean? You need some acid in there. Orange juice, whatever. So you know.
Listen,
This is coming from a real chef, guys. Y'all can learn something from this man. Where's the acidity? Y'all eating
Right?
raw eggs.
Raw egg.
What we doing?
Raw
It ain't
egg. You
Rocky.
know what I mean? Man,
Nah,
some
but
people even cooking their chicken in lemon juice too much. I'm like, y'all put all that lemon juice, y'all pre-cooking that chicken. Because
mm,
that's what lemon juice does. It cooks it,
yeah, they cooked
So
it.
you gotta, use vinegar, wash it, whatever you want to do, but you letting it sit in lemon juice, come on, it's cooking it.
That
Pre-cooking.
is true. Well,
So,
look,
yeah.
man. We don't want to hold you too long. It's a Friday.
Yeah.
Well, I don't. It's not. I don't know what it is. It wasn't beautiful over on this side. It was raining a little bit earlier, but we
Yeah.
don't want to hold you too long. I do have one more question
Okay.
for the people. Again, you did a lot. You're doing a lot now. You've done a lot. You've been on the show. If you had a chance to do it again, if they said, "Hey, we doing like a Master Chef All
all
Stars,"
stars. Yeah.
would you be willing to? Would you do it again?
Well, they wanted me back on the tag team one, right? But I didn't. I didn't do it. I don't know. Right now, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I mean? Um, I don't know. They might see this, but listen. So check this. Like I'm gonna be honest. So it was a few interviews I was supposed to do. I didn't do them. You feel me?
Mhm.
And so people could be a little mad. You know what I'm saying? I
Got
had
you.
things to do though. You know what I'm saying? Like I had things to do after the show. I'm like, shoot, I've been gone for so long. I got stuff to do. I can't just stop by and do an interview. You know what I mean?
Right. Hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'll do it. I don't know. My mic. It depends. I want to do something different, but I do next level. I'd rather do that. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
hey, I like that one. Next level was one of the ones. I'm like, yo, this shit crazy. So,
Yeah,
hey, but look, that's honest answer.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, look, man, thank you again for coming and joining us on this little podcast. It's going to be big one day.
Facts.
Before we get out of here, we do want people to be able to find you and follow you. So how can people follow you or look you up and find you?
At PTG J Love on everything. You know,
On
YouTube, all that.
everything.
You know, and on YouTube, got some of my gaming stuff on there. Okay, I cleaned it up a little bit. I got rid of some of my crazy videos on there, so it's good. Y'all go go check it out. You know, but yeah, PTGJ Love. That's how you find me. And then I have another one called at Chef King James V, like my shirt. Yeah, but if you want to find the main one, PTGJ Love.
Okay.
All right, guys. Well, look out for go follow him, PTGJ Love. He got merch. He got cookbook coming out soon. We
Facts.
definitely want to have you back on here so you can promote that.
Yeah.
Yep.
But we just again, thank you so much for joining the podcast today. Thank you all for who tuned in today. But before we go, I gotta let you know. Oh, before I do that, Neda, I forgot. How can people reach you? How can they reach you?
Other people know they can reach me Facebook, Instagram at Neda.food photo. And what about you, Search?
Hey, I'll be over there on IG at SirchCity.
City.
TikTok is Nextstop SirchCity. If you can't reach me over there, I'm definitely over at Normals Be Chef, and we'll be posting on those good old cooking clips. And people taste my food. They say they like it.
Hey, there we go.
So they say they like
Wait,
it.
hold on, real quick. And before we go, hold on. Speaking of cookbooks,
Oh shoot.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Hey, why you just reminding me now on TV? I just saw you yesterday. Look, what had happened was, like the copyright and all that. Like, you just gotta make sure cookbook coming soon, y'all. It's gonna be called something, but we got something in the works.
We call something?
It's gonna be called something, and then when y'all open it up, y'all gonna see some things.
Hey, there we go.
Cookbook coming soon. But yeah, you find us on Normals Be Chefing. If you don't have time to watch the full episode, make sure you go over to TikTok or IG. Follow us on the Food We Watch Pod. We post clips all the time. We just posted one about Diddy. The Diddy trial was crazy. We're not gonna get into that, but it's crazy.
That Diddy stuff.
That's it. That's crazy. But before we go, before we go, I gotta let you know that good things come and good things go. Life is like a box of chocolate. Sometimes that shit be melting.